Let's start with this. So hi, my name is Ash. I'm gonna read a poem that I wrote and it's called If All the Clocks Were Broken. If all of the clocks were broken, would it mean that we'd have more time? Or would we see that really it means nothing, just a clock on a wall ticking by? And yet it makes up every moment, every breath and every beat. On this tiny little planet, in so much empty space, there's a you and a me. If all of the clocks were broken, would the paths we chose still seem right? Or would they fade out into the distance, the other road just barely in sight? If all of the clocks were broken, would we wonder why we wasted so much of that borrowed time that didn't exist in the first place? Why were we in such a rush? Would we run faster than we ever did or reach higher than ever before? Would we do all those things we never got to, everything inside that we longed for? Or would we just sit on the grass with the sky, talking of faraway places and secrets we never wanted to hide? All those things that made us who we are, the good, the bad, the smiles, the scars. Many times I wished all the clocks would break. Just stop for a minute, please, would you just wait? I can't keep up with the sounds and the beats and the crossings and the roads and the feeling of defeat. If you waited for a minute, maybe I could find something that feels familiar. Anything, anywhere other than my mind. Because the thoughts run fast, they speed up and spin around, they're buzzing and screaming, when will I be found? But the words get stuck and I can't seem to breathe. Why is talking so hard? Why do I always leave? Oh please clocks, just stop. The storm's spinning round and round. I'm shouting and yelling, but don't make a sound. Is it bad that I'm blowing away into a ghost, and soon the stardust I'm made of will no longer be the host? Is it wrong that for once I don't seem to mind that the leaf drifting down the river gets caught on the side, and is carried by the wind to land on a tree? The leaf is limp and brown, but to the world, it looks green. Just so many places, each one moving faster than before. I can picture all the faces, hear all the stories, and feel all the thoughts. Which path leads to somewhere brighter? Have I passed it? Is it still to arrive? Oh please clocks, I can't take it any longer. Is there a reset button I can push deep inside? Because my mind is a jungle, and I can't seem to find a space between the branches to let in a little light. Because everything gets blurry and the world just spins so fast. So I tell the wind to keep blowing around me. Can you just make this moment last? I travel to an unknown place with flowers in my hair. The sun is warm, the grass feels new, and the sky is crystal clear. But the rain just keeps on pouring and the sky starts to get dark. The grass then turns to concrete and the sunshine doesn't last. All of a sudden the clocks don't wait any longer and the jungle starts to overgrow with thorns and spikes and the dark is crawling, but I never let it show. But then one day, all the clocks were broken. Just like that, every one of them stopped. Not a beat or a yell, not an ache or a scratch, not a laugh, nor a tick or a talk. So we sat and told the stories, shared the secrets, held the hands. We listened to the motions and forgot all of our plans. The scars began to heal and the aches began to mend. Our minds began to open and let in air, let in a friend. I didn't want the clocks to tick again. I didn't want to race and spin. But then I realized as the sky turned pink that maybe it was time to look within. Really, nothing had changed, and yet everything had. And that didn't have to do with the silence, or maybe it did. But that didn't matter. It wasn't all bad. Because the buzzing and the beating led to people and places, which led to pain and hope and all those different faces. Time was always moving and it was always the same. The clocks on the walls didn't change that, because the sky still turns pink and the sun still comes up. So why would we ever want to waste that? So maybe there are parts of us we want to leave behind. So maybe there are pieces that don't exactly fit in line, but there are eyes that are wide with wonder and souls that are alive with hope. It's how we stand up and face that change in direction, how we thrive and how we cope. It's a wonder to be standing with the earth beneath our feet. So clocks, I don't mind. You can tick again when you feel like it. I'll close my eyes, hear the thoughts and sounds of the world, and maybe even this time, try to speak. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I kind of wrote it about half to do with time moving differently in nature, but also time moving differently during the whole COVID pandemic time. So that's what that was written about. I hope you liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe, comment what you thought, like the video if you enjoyed it, comment what you'd like to see, subscribe for more, share the video, do all the things if you want to. If you don't, that's cool too, but if you do, that'd be freaking awesome. And yeah, bye bye. You're an amazing person, and that is a fact. Bye. Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Ooh, ciao. Hi. You wanna be in my vlog? Come be in my vlog. I love your hat. It's just brilliant.
So,
It's just marvelous. Yeah. Wow, very impressive. Woo.